Sonny, we need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, Mac, make it quick, because I got to check on my daughter. See how she's doing in the hospital.
I gather the bomb exploded moments after you arrived on the scene.
You can't explain that timing.
Timing sucks. A minute earlier, I could have, saved my kid.
What were you doing here, Sonny?
I was at a family dinner at Alexis, right? And Christina went to a class. And then her younger sister said she went to see Johnny instead of going to the class. So Johnny's been preying on Christina, manipulating her, taking advantage of her. So I went to find Christina to save her from that twisted freak.
Yeah, but the first cops on the scene said that they heard Johnny accuse you.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I don't care what you say. And what Johnny says, because he's a lying piece of garbage, and he'll say anything to save his own ass.
He's also your enemy, Sonny. And maybe you decided it was time to get rid of him.
Mac, we know each other, right? You know my history. Think it's my style to put a bomb in a car?
You got a better explanation?
Yeah, here it is. Johnny is dealing with some dangerous people, the Trujillos or Lopez brothers. So my advice to you is to talk to the Lopez brothers, because they got a history of putting bombs in cars.
Well, which might be why you actually chose to put the bomb in the car.
Anybody could have tried to kill Johnny. And I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Hey, Junior, what are you doing in the ER?
Just coming to take a look on Shirley, make sure she's okay. What are you doing here, sir?
I'm waiting to admit a patient. Don't change the subject. How can you show your face around here after what you've been doing and where you've been?
Epiphany, it's not what you think.
Oh, I'm guessing it's exactly what I think. You've been celebrating your surgery, haven't you?
I'm not here for work. I'm just going to check on Shirley and I'm going home.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't be talking to any cops if I were you. And here's a patient.
What happened? The car bomb exploded. Her vitals?
She's stabilized. Normal sinus rhythm, BP's 130 over 80.
How you feeling, sweetie?
I'm shocked it all happened really fast.
How close were you to the explosion?
A couple of feet away.
Johnny noticed something was wrong and he pulled me out of the way. At the last minute, you saved my life.
Hey, look, can we get her in a room, please?
Yeah.
Exam room 3 is open.
How long was she unconscious?
I don't know, maybe a few moments at most.
Michael's right. Christina's in way over her head.
She's 17, old enough to make her own decisions.
Hello?
Johnny's putting her in danger, don't you see that? He's trying to start a war with Dad, and if he kicks him off enough, it's gonna happen.
Listen, Molly, you've got to understand, we all want to help Christina, but you covering for her is not doing her any favors.
Hello.
Ms. Davis, this is Epiphany Johnson down at General Hospital. I'm calling to let you know that your daughter has been admitted into the ER.
Christina, what happened?
She was injured when John Sakara's car exploded.
You see, I was determined to put Sonny behind bars. But I went about it how I handle a hostile corporate takeover.
I'm sure that didn't go over too well with Carly.
Yeah, not really. See, I did things that she didn't even know about.
Bad idea. I do know all about secrets, and they do have a way of coming out.
Well, I knew that they would. I just justified it. Told myself that keeping my family safe was worth any price.
Even Carly ending your marriage.
Sonny will be locked up. Her and the kids would be safe. And I would have my life, my work, Jocelyn. It was the worst case scenario.
Well, you've certainly ended marriages before with minimal damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that's always been my pattern, But I can't imagine life without Carly. Yeah, it's just better with her in it. Now that I'm faced with the reality of actually losing my marriage, I don't know if I can handle it.
Wow. I've never seen you like this, Jax. I mean, even after Brenda came into town and blew our marriage to hell, you were thrown for a loop, but this is something else.
Well, you seem surprised.
I am. Here you are, still trying to save your marriage to Carly after all the problems you've had, and yet you still seem so completely and totally...
In love?
Well, while you blithely ignore reality.
Maximista, hi. Did you have a productive day at Crimson?
You could say that.
You know, the Jackal's Day has been equally fruitful. I've been tracking Franco.
How's it going?
Well, good. I produced a lead that even the law enforcement minions could not have turned up.
What kind of lead? Do you know where he is?
Well, no, that is yet to be ascertained.
But, Jason is out looking for him, right?
Yes. I mean, of course, he could only go under the watchful eye of his gatekeeper, the Decepticon.
Do you know when they're going to be back?
The journey should not be lengthy. But, you know, the Jackal and Maximista have some precious alone time. You know, my cyber skills are in high demand, but that is no excuse to neglect my lady love. Perhaps now would be a good time for that romantic reunion you mentioned.
Well, thank you for the tea and for hearing us out. I'm sorry we wasted your time.
Everything happens for a reason. The universe unfolds as it will, whether we see it clearly or not. Good luck with your search.
Have a nice night. Well, that was a dead end.
Yeah, we could check for other Karen Andersons.
The officer already did. That was the only one that fit the profile.
So what do we do now?
Well, we're back to square one. I mean, we know Frank was here. We know he's back. We don't know where he is.
Well, then we might have to wait for him to make a move after all.
And then we're reacting to the guy again. I don't like that. That puts us in a vulnerable position.